Hi, I'm Tonia Magras from WGBH News. My advice in dealing with my grandmother, who is in a nursing home, is really about communication and keeping her busy. I find that the more stories that we share, the things that she can recall, the stories that she can give us about a time when we weren't around, really help us to connect, and she stays connected with us. So the talking, the storytelling, and just keep reliving that time in her life when she can remember being strong, remember being alert, remember being full of life is one of the best things that I've learned to deal with my grandmother. So one of the best stories that my grandmother loves to share with me is about her dad. My grandmother is a product of a white man and an African-American woman. And at that time in the 30s, as you can imagine, it was very difficult for her parents to be together. So much so that they were estranged when she was at a very young age. And he would come and visit her maybe every 6 months, then it would get to 9 months. But he had this wiffle on the top of his hair that she would like literally wrap her fingers in. And anytime she talks about that, it brings tears to her eyes because she never really got to know him, but she's got this wiffle thing, you know, and she'll continue to gesture it, and it just brings such a smile to her face, and it makes her very warm. And my son, who was the first boy on my mother's side, born into the family, she would constantly play with his hair and try and do the wiffle when he was a little kid. He didn't appreciate it very much, but that's one of the best stories that my grandmother shares with me.